Bruh, the very first time I gave head was funny as fuck and crazy. Alright, so we sitting there in my room watching Cat Williams is Pimpin', right? Alright, so I'm like, shit. We've been talking about it, like, shit, let's make a fucking move, let's do something, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I told her, like, I wanna eat you. She was like, for real? She was like, it cool. Big. So, anyway, I start kissing on her thighs, kissing on her neck, you know what I'm saying? Just playing with her, you know what I'm saying? You know, getting a little hot and bothered or whatever, you know. So, before anything, I don't give a fuck. Whoever, before anybody fuck somebody or eat them out, everybody hit that smell and go, bro. That smell and go is when you play with the pussy with your 2 fingers and hit that stretch. Like you gotta stretch and stuff. See how that pussy smells? So I did that. I'm like, okay, no smell. Everything go. So I get to going down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't not knowing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So everything I learned from porno, I instantly put that shit into action. I tried to at least. Alright, so I started kissing on her, sucking on her, you know what I'm saying, down there. And that thing I know, I'm like, the fuck is this on my fucking chin? What the fuck is that? I'm like, bitch, did you fucking pee? She was like, nah, I'm wet. You wet? What the fuck you mean you wet? She was like, when you get me horny, then I'm gonna get wet. I was like, ew, okay, well, okay. So I kept on licking or whatever. You know, she moaning, you know what I'm saying, had to be quiet because everybody was sleeping in the house, including my mama. Alright, so I tried to switch positions on her head. Alright, so first of all, remind you, I'm 5'2". Like, at the time, I was like probably like 105, 110. I said, get on my face. She was like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, come on, get on my face. Why the fuck did she do this shit? A nigga couldn't breathe for a goddamn... Boy, I was sitting up there trying... I'm like... So I'm trying to push up and lick. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I cannot fucking breathe. How do people do this shit? So I took her ass and I started moving her up. So every time she moved, I'm getting some fucking air every time I move up. And she just moaning into it. I'm like, okay, alright, well, I guess I'm doing it right. So I flip over. I tried to eat her from the back, Lord have mercy. Eating her from the back, that shit was terrible. So as I was eating her from the back, her motherfucking cat farted. And you know I went ham. I'm like, bitch, did you just fucking fart? I said, you know what? I'm done. I quit. She was like, no, don't stop. She was like, my cat farted. It was air. Bitch, ain't no air come out your fucking cat. I was pissed the fuck off at her ass. I was like, what the fuck you mean air coming out your cat? What the fuck you mean your pussy farted? Bitch, what the fuck? You just put it in my mouth. She was like, whatever, Kaylee. Fuck it. I was like, nah, I'm just playing. So I'm eating it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just eating it, going, thinking I'm doing something. Then everything I know, I'm still eating it from the back to remind y'all. I look up, I see a fucking shit crumb right in the crack of her ass. I said, you know what? I'm done. Fuck that. I'm never eating cootie again in my life. Fuck that shit. I don't want it. First the shit got my goddamn chin wet. I'm still thinking the bitch peed on me. She said it was wet, but I mean, I looked it up and I did find out that what wet mean. You know, when you get a little excited down there, I'm like, alright, well, she wasn't lying about that. But I was still skeptical about her fucking pussy farting and shit. So I was like, you know what? Fuck her. Fuck it. But, you know, second time I was better and I was more experienced. But that was the first time I ever ate cootie. Yeah, I'm way experienced now.